I've had a sudden loss of motivation for the gym after being a gym rat. What have you all done when your flame for the gym has slowly started diminishing? I have totally lost motivation. Has anyone been through this slump? Is there any way to regain your passion? It's 2021 and I'm in the gym, and I've completely lost motivation. This isn't the first time, nor the last time this will happen. In my gym journey, I have gone through phases where it's been 6 months of extreme motivation, and then 6 months of just not doing anything. 1 year of going to the gym religiously, and then 1 year off. And you go through this cycle over and over and over again, putting on a little more muscle than you did last time, but really for how much that you were working, you're kind of underselling yourself a little bit. You're not really getting the gains that you know you could get if you locked in for a longer period of time. You still end up leaving loads of gains on the table. Over the last 2 years, I've managed to fix this issue and become extremely consistent in the gym. Not only consistent, but consistently working hard. And I've been rewarded with experiencing the gains that I've always wanted to experience, with getting that physique that I've always wanted, with having the confidence to be more social, with looking a certain way that I've always wanted to look. And in this video, I'm going to be telling you exactly how I did it and how you can replicate such results. How you can improve your consistency and blow up your physique and increase your muscle mass. Please like and subscribe and join my Discord community in the description. It's a free community. It's just a place where you can message me and message more people like yourself. I could make some BS video about how to stay motivated and give you some quotes that I've read straight from the homepage of Pinterest. I could give you the normal spiel of, oh, just lock in and you'll be able to do it. I could give you the normal quotes of like, there is no tomorrow, or some like Ronnie Coleman stuff, but I'm not going to do that because I know that doesn't work, or at least I know it doesn't work for a long time. This video is specifically on how you can continue in the gym regardless of not having enough motivation. I'm not trying to give you motivation in this video. So what I want to start with is motivation versus discipline. Motivation is the want to do something, usually in the short term. Motivation is usually something that is derived from wanting something instantly. For example, you might gain motivation to go to the kitchen and get something to eat because you're feeling hungry. You might gain motivation to get better grades because you know that your parents are going to pay you in some sort of way, or you know that it will be able for you to go to university or something like that. You might be motivated to do these things. You're actually probably still motivated to go to the gym. You still want that body. You still want to look a certain way. You still want to be stronger. You still want all these things, and you know that comes from the gym. You know that, but you just don't have the discipline at the minute. Discipline is doing something when you don't feel like doing it. Discipline is doing something when you don't have the motivation for it. Discipline is what will actually get you the body that you actually want. Motivation won't do it. Motivation doesn't cut it. So what are some discipline tactics that you can implement to make sure that you're actually able to go into the gym and you're able to get the physique that you always wanted? So the number one thing that will get you into the gym regardless of whether or not you're motivated is accountability. Go in there with a gym partner. Go in there to film some vlogs to go on your channel. Go in there to film a reel perhaps. Go in there and every time you go in you have some kind of contract with your friend. Let's say you tell him if he goes to the gym 6 times a week and you go to the gym 6 times a week, then you're even. But if you go 5 times and he goes 6 times, then you owe him a dinner, or you owe him a drink, or something like that. Make it detrimental for you not to go. But the best thing is to have a gym buddy. That's the number one thing you can do. In addition to this, and this is also going along with the next step, is have some kind of schedule. Have a calendar, for example, and tick off the days that you do. The more you tick it off, the more momentum you get, the more you will want to continue your streak. And also, it's like a physical instant gratification way of going to the gym and still feeling like you're making instant progress even though the gym progress might not have actually arrived just yet. Ticking off that calendar is a way of acknowledging to yourself that you have done a good job, that you are on your way to your goals. This also goes hand in hand with scheduling. So sometimes, I know especially if you're working or if you're at school, there can be moments where you don't know whether or not you want to go to the gym at that point. Or maybe you should go later. Maybe you should go in the morning, and then the morning passes and you don't know if you can do it in the afternoon because you might be doing this thing with this friend. Or, okay, I'll do it in the evening. And then you end up not doing it at all. If you schedule your days and you schedule exactly when you're going to be going to the gym, you are way more likely to be going to the gym because you know exact when you should be doing it. There's no anxiety behind it. There's no, mental power being spent trying to negotiate your day almost. Schedule the gym into your day and you will be way more likely to actually be able to do it. The third tactic is to just make sure you're setting your goals. Set a goal that you will try and hit by a certain time. You're trying to hit 100 kilograms. You're trying to hit 90 kilograms in body weight, or 80 kilograms in body weight, 75 kilograms in body weight, something like that. Have a goal for yourself to work towards, and then naturally, not only will the motivation still be there, but when you're working towards a goal, the discipline is actually what gets you there as well. These are just all standard discipline practices, as well as manifestation. Now, this is something that I've been doing recently, but it kind of stops your mind from wanting to go off that difficult topic. So if you don't want to study, for example, for school, often using manifestation will actually make you more motivated to do that. Now, I'm not exactly one for, the secret, if that is what you'll call it, which is when you manifest and then supposedly because you think something, that thing then happens in the world. That's not exactly my opinion on manifestation. My own opinion is when you think that thing, your mind stays on it, so you start to see it more, you start to crave it more, you start to think about it more, it becomes more of your identity. These are things that will actually help you put on more muscle, even though it's not you in the gym and it's not you eating something and it's not you having a protein shake. These are things that you must consider. These are like mature things to actually think about in your gym journey. And the last two things is to fix your mental health. A lot of the time people don't recognize the connection between physical health and mental health. And there is a direct connection. If you are not mentally there, if you are not mentally strong, if you are not happy, if you are anxious in the gym, if the gym actually just genuinely makes you sad, then don't go to the gym. And I mean, as much as I will tell you to go to the gym, you won't go to it because you don't want to. Once you begin to want to go to the gym because you know it's good for you and you like yourself a little bit more than you did 2 weeks ago, 3 months ago, before you started meditating, then you will be able to go to the gym a little bit more consistently than you did before. Perhaps you won't be all the way there, but it'll be a little bit more consistent. This is because you don't have, the motivation for that big thing. You don't have the motivation for that goal that's so in the future. Instead, you have the discipline to treat yourself with the respect that you deserve, the respect that you will actually be able to attain for yourself through treating your mental health similar and with the same amount of vigorous attention that you give your physical health. Watch this video if you want to know the diet that's best for you.